Hi guys, it's Nikki with Nikki Speaks, and I am back with another video. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications. All right, guys. So listen, this entire mess with Nique, NBA Youngboy, and Janaya is just so weird and so messy. Okay. So a couple of days ago, Nique, who is a big YouTuber, she went viral because I guess at this point she said, listen, I give absolutely no F's. And she posted a video of her and NBA Youngboy cruising the streets in his car to her Instagram story.
My driveway look like a whole street. I'm up crazy, crazy. They gon' miss me crazy. Got my pistol on me, but don't think that you gon' play me, baby, baby. You gon' have my baby. My driveway look like a whole street. I'm up crazy, crazy. They gon' miss me crazy. Got my pistol on me, but don't think that you gon'
And mind you, NBA Youngboy had just announced about 2 days prior to this that his wife, yes, his wife, Jasmine, had just given birth to his new baby.
How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel?
So listen, messy, messy, messy. Okay. 2 days after your wife gives birth, you're out cruising the streets with Nique, who also just so happens to be the ex-best friend of your ex girlfriend and baby mama Janaya. Now listen, Nique and Janaya were tight, okay? They were so close that they were attending each other's birthday parties. You had NBA Youngboy as an extension of Janaya reaching out and wishing Nique's son happy birthdays, talking to him on the phone.
I really appreciate real talk, huh?
For so fat, appreciate you.
I really appreciate real talk, huh?
For so fat, appreciate you.
I really appreciate real talk, huh?
For so fat, appreciate you.
I really appreciate real talk.
These two were very, very close. Now, if you recall last year, Yaya was actually the one that told us that NBA Youngboy and Nique were messing around. So last year, NBA Youngboy dropped a song, Zero IQ Freestyle. And in that song, he says, I F on her, Janaya was mad, but over nothing, that HOE was trash. And so that had a lot of people on the internet scrambling, trying to figure out who he was talking about. That's where Yaya comes into play. Yaya took to the internet and she posted cough cough comma Nique. Okay. And so it was at that point that people started speculating, oh my God, is she accusing Nique of messing with NBA Youngboy? Well, Janaya didn't help that rumor either because she also came out that same night and she posted to Twitter, kick your friend while she down, AB. Your loyalty depend on who you're around, AB. So she quoted Cardi B lyrics, which also had fans speculating that there has to be some truth to some of this. Oh, NBA Youngboy tweeted, I never met Nique for me to have sex with her, but tell her I'm a loner from the road, 3800 BLK. So listen, contrary to what Yaya was saying, the shade that Janaya was throwing, NBA Youngboy said he didn't even know Nique. Fast forward to this year, which is really just a couple of months later, and they're cruising the streets together. And what's even crazier is Nique is standing 10 toes down behind it, okay? She was responding to comments on TikTok, and listen, she is really giving absolutely no ifs about any of this. And she's being dragged on every single social media platform from Twitter to Instagram, YouTube. She's even being dragged on TikTok. Somebody on TikTok said, and you did a wrong. Nique said, for what exactly? Somebody else said, for being with your homegirl man, shaking my head. And Nique responded, my homegirl wouldn't try to throw dirt on my name online, but go off. So listen, she's not backtracking. She's standing 10 toes down behind whatever's going on here. You got people saying, now I got to unsubscribe. So they're talking about unsubscribing to her channel. Somebody else said, Nique, this is extremely weird. And I agree. It's all weird because listen, the weirdest part about this is, yes, NBA Youngboy is married, okay? He just had a baby with his wife, or his wife just had a baby for him. But the fact that if you watched YouTube or if you're familiar with Nique and Janiyah, you know that they were supposedly besties, okay? So for this to be coming out like this is really, really weird. It's also contrary to what people thought of Nique's personality. So a lot of people would have never suspected Nique of being this person that would not only sleep with a married man or be seen riding around with a married man, but also to be riding around with her ex bestie's baby daddy. So it's just a lot when you think about who people thought Nique was. But again, we don't know what's going on. Somebody even said, y'all literally don't even know why they with each other. It's not even that serious. Meanwhile, Nique's on Snapchat and on the internet posting stuff like this. If they paint you as the villain, pose. She's also on Snapchat posting pictures of her in YB's car. This is days later after the incident. So she's showing that not only did he fly her out, but I am here and we are kicking it. Now, again, a lot of people were like, listen, this is too weird. We don't know what's going on. This could be anything. And then lo and behold, Youngboy drops a video yesterday of his new song. And guess who's in the video? It's Nique. So a lot of people are saying, yes, they had to use that as a cover up. They had to do something. And then you had other people that are saying that, oh, okay, so now I get it. He just flew her out to be in a video, to be one of the main girls in his video. But listen, he could have used anybody. He could have used anybody. The people are saying that he used Nique specifically to get back at Janiyah. Look, Nique could have absolutely turned this gig down if it is, in fact, a gig. That's just my take on the situation. Everything else is too jumbled and too confusing and too messy and too weird for me to even fully dissect. So you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you think that this is all innocent and they were just pretty much trying to promote his new song and video that he just dropped, where she does make like a 5-second cameo? Or do you think that, yes, they've been messing around since last year? Remember, he said that he didn't even know who Nique was, but maybe they've been messing around since last year or even before. You guys drop your comments down in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video up, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video.
You know why Nique and Youngboy were together now? He just put out a music video for his new song Highly, and you can see Nique in the car. Look at her, she's right there. Her again, and again she's driving the car. And you know how they were going viral about being seen together? Well, Nique addressed the Janiyah Michelle situation. Nique ultimately saying that Janiyah Michelle threw dirt on her name online. I kind of figured these two had some type of business going on. Be for real, what would you do if Youngboy called you to be in a music video? Okay.
Dang, Nique can't even go get a bag without y'all assuming that she won't YB. All this is for his new video that's coming out that Nique is going to be starred in. Like, y'all think she gonna leave Dwayne for YB? I don't think so. Dwayne know exactly what Nique is doing. That's why he was laughing. Y'all talking about, is this a reaction? No, this is him like, the internet is undefeated. Nique can't catch a break. Cause here y'all go saying, oh, they was right, you're not a good friend, and now y'all trying to be against Nique. That the internet is so parasocial when all this is promo for a video. Doing all this for what? Like, come on now. Nique ain't finna leave Dwayne for no YB. He just had a baby fresh. He's married. Like, all this is for money. The fuck? Like, y'all be tripping. And why you think YB made that tweet? See, he knew what was going to get the people riled up. He made that tweet and said, I don't care if it's 6 a.m. Get your ass on this private jet. And then, boom, Nique came out with the pictures on the private jet. They know how to get this internet riled up. They know how to get y'all talking.